Have we done fractions already?
No.
Nothing with fractions at all?
That's practice.
Wow.
Like 50 pages of fractions.
All right, well then some brief history of the fraction. The fraction was created in what year? All right, let's go with that. Made in 29. Or we have this. If you have a fraction, let's make sure we have this down. What is the top of a fraction called? Caleb? The numerator, yes. And the bottom of the fraction, like Arnold Schwarzenegger says, Brooke?
Denominator.
I'm the denominator. Yeah, remember the denominator tells you how many equal pieces you cut something in. And the top number is really how many of those equal pieces you're talking about. How many you are talking about. This is old stuff for you. How many you are talking about. So what you are going to do, or what am I going to tell you to do on this? Well, I guess they give one example like this. This is almost insulting to your intelligence. They will give you something like a circle, cut it into 8 equal pieces, color in 2 of them. Now you have to be careful about the question, because sometimes they'll ask you what fraction is shaded, to which your answer is, what if we reduce right away? Do they expect you to reduce right off the bat, do you suppose?
I'm hoping not.
I don't know if I see it. Anyways, what fraction is that? It is 2/8, but we probably are reducing because you are a 6th grader, so it would be 1/4 of the. But other times they'll say what fraction is not shaded. And in that case, yeah, it's 6/8, but again, you are 6th graders, so we reduce it down to 3/4. That's one thing they'll do with fractions. The other thing they'll do is ask you something like this. What is 1/3 of 450? What is 1/3 of 450? And they get started hard right away. To which, what do you suppose I'm going to tell you that you need to do? Telenuzzo? I'll fill in the letters.
450 divided by 3. Oh. It's wrong.
Yeah, sketch it out. Sketch that out, and it doesn't have to be an elaborate thing. 1/3 of 450, you've got this little box here that is the whole thing. It is 450. You want to know what 1/3 of it is, so you cut it into 3 equal pieces, and that's where Bella said you have to divide 450 by 3. It's not a hard one, is it? What is 450 divided by 3? 150. So 1/3 is 150. 2/3 would be how much? If you have 2/3, which would be 2 of these pieces, you end up with, well, it must be a tough, yes, 300. I need to see that little box, although it doesn't look like they get too complicated here. They just give you all the simple stuff there. How about 1/3 of 306 or $3.60?
1/3 of 4.
What? Did I do something wrong?
No.
Somebody's
No, you
making
just
fun.
talked too fast.
I do.
Yeah, you have that sound.
Sorry. Maybe you listen really slowly.
That could be too.
1/3 of 360 then, again, I don't care that you know the answer without you drawing the box there. This stands for $3.60. You're cutting into 3 equal pieces. Now, I'm well aware that many of you could probably do 360 divided by 3 in your head, maybe, maybe not. If you can't do it out, if you can, you're gonna get $1.20 for each piece. And 1/3 of it is $1.20. Questions, concerns, suggestions for future generations? Who?
Big no.
Big no.
That's what Alex said.
Alex? Alex?
Yes.
What does Alex say? What does the fox